Okay, so I'm at Let's Golf today. I'm at base camp in Hawley, so going to be doing some iron testing today. I'm really pleased to have the Callaway iron family here, so testing out all the Callaway irons. So what have we got here? This is going to be the XR Steelhead. Okay, so as I come over to the camera and show you the profile of the club, we've also, in this video, we're going to talk about the ball data. I hit some shots, the ball data, and we've got a cutout as well. So we look at the Steelhead top line there. We can see a little bit thicker top line. They're pitching this product at, you know, the sort of mid to high handicap golfer. So there we go as we look at the head and the profile. Great looking head, chrome finish. Okay, so we got the Steelhead XR. So I can see the sort of the resemblance of the original Steelhead iron there. So we know the technology of the, you know, Callaway sort of cut face technology, the internal standing wave, sort of that rubber sort of tungsten material that they put in behind the face there to sort of fulfill, that they put into the club in its design. I'll show you a little bit more of that when we show you the cutouts of the club. So let's hit a few shots with this. Slightly thinner top line to the XR, oversized, not as offset as I see visually. The feel off the face, so it feels a little bit harder. You know, the advancements in the cut face technology is, you know, that ball speed now, which I've kind of got used to with my CF16, the current sort of gaming club that I've got. So the lofts obviously are showing a slightly different launch to what the XR oversize iron. Okay, slight miss hit that one. But you know, I look down on that club, you know, and I could play with this comfortably. So, you know, that top edge is certainly, you know, slightly thinner. Look at the oversize there. So a little bit different there, right? Looks pretty good from the top down. Feels good, nice solid club. Performance is good. You know how it's launching, spinning the ball. You know, that's the Steelhead XR. We'll have a little look at the ball data as well as I load the stuff up on the screen, and we'll talk about that. But, you know, as a product to who they're pitching this at, you know, as a club fitter myself, fitting the Steelhead iron, you know, it certainly complements the family of irons that Callaway are offering this year. So, very good product. That's the Steelhead XR. Okay, so we've got the Steelhead, the XR Steelhead here, and we've got a cutout. So this is not quite the same as some of the other cutouts or dismantled sort of clubs that I've got. So I've got a Steelhead that's actually been cut in half. So we can see, obviously, as I sort of show you this here, we can see the cup face technology there. It's that front bit. So that 360 cup face technology, which is going to have that sort of variable sort of face thickness to allow that kind of trampoline effect. How the club face is going to have that kind of spring effect as the ball touches the face. So we can see the internal standing wave. So that's going to be obviously injected with the metal that's going to allow them to sort of draw the CG of the club and reposition that and be able to move that CG accordingly with the longer irons to help get the ball in the air. So we've got the polyurethane layer as well, as we can see. As that sort of badge, the polyurethane layer is part of that kind of badge at the back of the club. So we've got some sort of weight properties to this, you know, this layer and badge on the back of the main head and body itself. So, you know, just a little bit there behind the sort of the Steelhead and its technology behind the Steelhead itself. It's through-bore technology as well, so they would have had, extract weight, surplus or excessive weight, still weight here, and then be able to reposition that weight. More than likely is in that sort of internal standing wave, that, you know, making sure that they get enough weight at the bottom of the sort of drawn back at the bottom of the club to reposition that CG to help, you know, optimize the sort of the ball flight. So there's our finished sort of product, that sort of chrome finish that we're used to with that sort of XR Steelhead family. The Pro model has got that sort of blackened sort of gunmetal finish. Okay, so that's the Steelhead XR, and the technology explained with the iron cut in half. Fit some shots with the Steelhead XR as well, so we can have a little look at the ball data and see how it performed for me. Okay, so we've got the Steelhead, the XR Steelhead iron, and this is my ball data. I'd look at this and some of the numbers that I'm seeing here. This ball, the ball was coming off certainly a bit hot on this one. So that technology that they've put in with the various sort of stuff that I've sort of told you about, the technology in that head, and the cutout that I showed you. So under the hood, its performance was significantly different to my current gamer, which is the CF16. So we saw a slightly lower launch. That may have been me hitting it a little bit lower on the face, but lower launch, lower spin here, increased carry distance. My normal is about, average is about 170, so anything 168 to 172. This one, the average was 170. We had some hot ones in there coming off at 176 carry and 177 carry. So, you know, this is a hot club. This, for me, and this shaft that I tested with, I tested all of the clubs today with the same shaft, try not to distort it too much, and did it with a chrome soft golf ball as well. This club carries further than my gamer, which is the CF16. So if you're looking for a little bit of distance, this could be the club for you. So you've got to get yourself down to your Callaway club fitter, try out that XR Steelhead. Dispersion, you know, I have a little fade generally. I found that the fade was present in this club, so I was able to move it how I like to see the ball move through the air. So, you know, I'd look at that and I would be very impressed with what I'd see if I was looking for a club that was going to give me more distance without sacrificing, you know, accuracy. You know, without a doubt, this club flies further. So that face passes energy to the golf ball. We see some increase in ball speed, so that ball's flying further. And we're not sacrificing too much because the spin was moderated nicely as well. So we're not seeing something that sort of balloons straight up into the air. So I could certainly control that in windy conditions as well. So I'll put this up on the big screen. We've obviously had the cutout of the XR Steelhead as well. So there you go, that's the XR Steelhead and the data from the shots that I've hit.